Coming up on WYLN News, celebrating our nation's birthday. This is your news choice. WYLN News starts right now.
From the WYLN studios in Hazleton and all over northeastern Pennsylvania, this is WYLN News.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Paula Degnan. The city of Hazleton hosted its annual Independence Day celebration at Center City Park last night. WYLN's Maria Cinti tells us about a new event called Touch a Truck, featured at this year's celebration.
He hears sirens and he's right for the window or the door. We drive through Hazleton and West. He'll tell you to look out the window 2 blocks before we hit the firehouse.
Jim Kokinda and his family have lived in the local area for many years.
Can I get up in this one?
He's a former volunteer firefighter who says he has passed his love for the job down to his son, Aiden.
He keeps saying when he grows up he wants to be a firefighter. You know, he's only 5 and already wants to start helping people.
A feature at last night's 4th of July celebration called Touch a Truck gave children like Aiden a glimpse at what being a firefighter is really like.
They have a chance to climb on the truck, climb in the truck. We can show them how it works. They're more than welcome to check anything out that's here.
Children also had the chance to interact with police cars and talk to local firemen and police officers, an experience Kokinda says is beneficial for children like his own.
They hand out the pamphlets, you know, the little coloring books for the kids that help out with showing them the different, how to get out of a house, wake up mom and dad, call 911.
Beyond educating the children, many community members agree Touch a Truck helps break the ice between emergency service providers and children.
Basically shows how the police department, the fire department, they're just like everybody else in the community.
The biggest thing is don't be afraid of us. Usually if we're coming to your house or business or school or whatever, we're there coming to help.
Hazleton Deputy Fire Chief Sean Jones says Touch a Truck was one of the many features last night that brought the community together in the heart of the city. In Hazleton, for WYLN News, I'm Maria Cinti.
Thank you, Maria, and you go for it, Aiden. Today is the 4th, and many communities in our area are preparing for their annual fireworks displays tonight. WYLN has a rundown of where you can catch displays in our area. And best be safe, leave the displays to the professionals. Several Boy Scout troops and church groups hosting fundraisers today at rest stops off of major highways. Boy Scout Troop 207 of Cunningham has been at the New Angola rest stop on I-81 South since the beginning of this 4th of July weekend. They're selling various goods, beverages, and pet treats to anyone that stops by. The funds raised this weekend will go toward the Boy Scout and Cub Scout camps and troop equipment. Troop 207 Boy Scout Tyler Morrison says the goal of this year's fundraiser is twofold: to raise money for the troop and to make sure drivers are traveling safe during the holidays.
Is to basically make sure the community is safe traveling today. They get what they need. If they need coffee, if they're getting tired, they get coffee. If they need pet treats for their pets, if they need food, we're here to help them with that, just to make sure they don't have any catastrophes on the road. But we also help get money out of it.
The Boy Scouts will continue selling goods at the New Angola rest stop until about 8 o'clock this evening. Another holdup at a convenience store in Wilkes-Barre is under investigation today. The robber hit the Turkey Hill Minute Mart on East Main Street just before 1 this morning. Police didn't say if the robber was armed or how much he got away with in Wilkes-Barre. If you know anything about this, you're asked to contact police. Coming up on WYLN News, city budget and school budget. Plus, where are the top commercial properties in the area? But first, as we head out to break, let's take a look at your 7-day forecast from the Wyln Weather Center. Remember, you can get all your weather information at WYLNTV.com. We'll be right back.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
Do you have a bridal shower, baby shower, birthday party, rehearsal dinner, or some other important event coming up? Call us at Booty's Place to book our elegant, private upstairs dining room. It offers a seating capacity of up to 50 people, a private bar, and an elevator for easy access. Or you can book the entire upstairs for an even larger event. Contact Chef Bobby DeFeo for pricing and delicious customized menu options. 570-455-5551. Let us help make your special day a big success. Booty's Place, definitely the best.
Time to bring the action in Pocono. Fire them up. Here we go. No attack, no chance. Watch the madness of this. It's violent. There's something going on over there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We earned this one. Off the day. Pocono City, buddy.
The back and forth over Hazleton City's budget could make another turn, and not for the better. The mayor believes that funds will run dry and city employees could see payless paydays, and he has not taken layoffs off the table. Mayor Jeff Cassatt saying the city needs to come up with $800,000 in 6 weeks to keep the city running. It was in May when widespread layoffs were stopped after the city borrowed money, but the mayor said it was not enough. But council members say the mayor is not following the budget they passed. Both sides agree the budget problem could get worse before it gets better. If a state spending plan is approved by the governor, area school districts could expect an increase in state funding. Legislature passed a budget on June 30th and is waiting for approval and Governor Tom Wolf's signature. The budget provides local schools with an increase of $2.14 million for basic education. Special education would receive over $100,000. The Wilkes-Barre Area School District could see a 3.3% increase for basic and 4.4% for special education, while Wyoming Valley West would get a 4.4% boost in special education. The list is out for naming the top assessed commercial and industrial properties in the area. Romark Logistics in Humboldt has been added this year because its assessment increased over $8 million, bringing the total to over $27 million for real estate tax purposes. Others topping the list: Mohegan Sun Pocono Casino Complex, $151 million. The Wyoming Valley Mall in Wilkes-Barre at $76 million. Cargill Cocoa and Chocolate Manufacturing in Hazel Township at $65 million. Amazon Warehouse in Hazel Township, $40 million. Other businesses who top the list, you can see those on your screen. The biggest valued commercial property is the nuclear power plant in Salem Township, assessed at $248 million. Coming up on Berwick's News Choice, thinking about adopting a pet? On Community and You, we'll get some good advice from the folks at Hillside SPCA. Plus, the owner of a well-known turkey farm has died. But first, let's take a look at today's winning midday lottery numbers. Good luck if you played. Stay with us.
It's time to find your copy of the Freeland Progress. Look inside for information on the Pennsylvania Dart Tournament and more. The Freeland Progress is free at locations throughout Freeland, Whitehaven, Blakesley, Berwick, Cunningham, Drums, and the Hazleton area.
For over 25 years, Whitetail Preserve Shooting Range, 118 Boulevard Road, Bloomsburg, has provided professionally designed skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields. All stations are handicap accessible, with resident NRA certified shooting instructors on site. There are packages available to fit anyone's budget, restaurant and catering on site. Our facility is also available for weddings, business meetings, bachelor and private parties. Call 570-384-2314.
Watch Off the Beaten Path on WYLN TV 35 and discover the Pennsylvania you never knew existed. When you see news happening in your neighborhood, call WYLN News at 570-459-1869 or email us at news@WYLNTV.com or send us a message on social media through Facebook. WYLN, we're your local network.
Today, Community and You taking a trip to the Hillside SPCA in Pottsville. With me is Lindsay Cohen. She's in charge of everybody here, oh, just about anyway. 4 legs, 2 legs, you name it. She's in charge of them, and everybody, like our little Rocco here, absolutely adores her, and we adore you. Thank you. Of course, one of the biggest things that you are trying to do are get homes, good homes, long-term homes, forever homes for the animals here. What goes into adopting an animal?
Well, there's a few steps. We do try to make it simple. You know, we do want the pets to get homes, but we do want to make sure that it's going to be their forever home, a good home, you know, a home long-term that's going to take care of them and their needs, you know, any animal here at the shelter. If you're interested in adopting and you have pets currently, dogs or cats, we do require that they're all spayed and neutered prior to adopting, up to date on shots. We like to do vet checks to make sure that regular basic vet care of your current pets are being kept up with, you know, so then we know that the same thing is going to happen in the event that you adopt another pet from our shelter. Things such as written permission from landlords is very important, you know, if you rent. You know, if you've never had a pet before, one of the big things is we like, if you're interested in an animal, we like you to come down and spend time with the animal, talk to staff, you know, ask questions, make sure that you really know what you're getting yourself into, you know, say in the event that it's your first pet. You know, and we like to work with families, and we definitely like to set the right family up with the right pet.
How do you do that? Because so many people come in, and Rocco, of course, is adorable. He's just wonderful. But how would you know that that the pet is going to fit with the family after visits? It's really a cross your fingers kind of hope thing sometimes.
It really is. It really is. Sometimes, you know, we just hope for the best. In a lot of situations, say when an animal comes in as a stray, we don't know anything about that pet's history. You know, and that makes it difficult on us, and I don't think that a lot of people understand that exactly. You know, they want perfect, they want this, they want to know a whole history, and, you know, a lot of times we just don't know. You know, so we do our best. We try to get the best grip on that animal's personality, you know, we just do our best.
The same thing, and it must be very difficult too. Dogs may be a little bit easier than cats, but you know, there's always a big cat population, and a lot of times people will take a cat home and they expect cuddles and hugs, and sometimes you get hisses and kind of leave me alone kind of thing. So again, it's not something that you can just come in and say, I want that one.
No, definitely not. like I said, we like people to come down and actually spend time with some potential animals that they're interested in adopting, especially say an animal is here for a few months, then that gives us a really good idea, on the personality and how that animal would be, how they interact with volunteers, things like that. It's hard when a person comes down and strictly wants, bam, I saw this dog's picture, I only want that dog. You need to be a little more open to understanding that each pet has its own personality, each pet has its own individual needs and wants, and not every home is the same.
And puppies grow up.
And puppies grow up. Yes, it's a 10 to 15 year commitment, taking a puppy home and a cat even longer. So, everybody needs to be totally aware of that.
And sometimes they grow up and they're bigger. And that also plays into the whole thing as well.
Yes, it is. We find often they'll say, "Oh, how big's this puppy gonna get?" Well, I'm sorry, I honestly have no idea. I don't know. I can give you my best guess, but be prepared. You don't know. And a lot of times, with the mixed breeds, if we could DNA test everybody, it would be amazing. But unfortunately, we just can't.
So if someone was thinking about adopting, and we certainly hope that a lot of folks are, because adopting is wonderful. I have 2 in my house. How many do you have?
3 rescue cats and 1 rescue dog.
There you go. And I'm sure that a lot of the folks that are watching have come across rescue animals. And again, Lindsay, if someone is thinking about it, is the summer probably a good time to do it because maybe kids are home, they have some time to spend?
We do see that. We do see that a lot, that people are home more often, kids are home. If you have teenagers, that they can help with the pets. But then you also have to think about how many people go on vacation. They're not away, not around, that they go away, for a week or 2 at a time, So it's really difficult. Obviously, everybody's life is different, depending on, when's the best time to bring a new pet into the house,
So basically the bottom line is, before you decide, sit down and take everything into consideration.
Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Any upcoming trips, your work schedules, that type of thing, especially with the age of the dog. If you're going to get yourself a younger dog or a puppy, but you work 10 hours a day, maybe that's not the best choice. Maybe look into an adult dog that we know is, used to being in a home and a little more trained.
And housebroken.
Yeah.
And one of the things we should also mention too is Hillside is volunteer. Hillside also has Joe and Caroline's fund, because they do get a lot of opportunities to help dogs in situations, and you don't get any help from anyone else.
No, we are strictly donation only. We do not get help from the state, from local governments. A few local townships might chip in a little bit, but it really isn't a significant amount. So we are strictly run on donations. That's for our general fund, which is the basic upkeep of the grounds, everything that goes into that. And then Joe and Caroline's fund, which is our emergency medical fund and spay and neuter fund.
All right, so tell everybody where you are, how they get in touch with you.
Okay, we are here at the Hillside SPCA. We are located at 51 SPCA Road, and that's in Pottsville, PA, 17901. You can visit our website anytime, hillsidespca.com. We are also on Facebook, and anybody who is interested in adopting any of the available pets that we have here can go online to the website again, hillsidespca.com, and there you can fill out an online application.
All right. Lindsay, thank you so much. Rocco, thank you. Thank you. Okay. We hope you'll join us again on Community and You. I'm going to pet Rocco now. Come here. Come here. Oh, you're smelling her shoes. Yeah.
Time to bring the action in Pocono. Fire them up. Here we go.
Go out there, have fun. Sometimes you're just being a kid.
Fans on their feet. Look at that.
Play with some more toys.
What a day.
It's a crazy feeling.
Big smiles. This place is a blast, man. It's so much fun.
Off the day.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
Tune in each week to WYLN TV 35 to watch the #1 Hazleton-based broadcast television talk show, The Storm, hosted by Tiffany Cloud. Candidates, politicians, community leaders, and more appear on The Storm when they want to be heard. New shows air Wednesdays at 8 p.m. and these additional airtimes only on WYLN TV 35. We're your local network.
The owner of Cuck's Turkey Farm has died. Dwayne Cuck passed away on Friday after a brief illness. Dwayne was the executive vice president and chief operating officer of Cuck's Turkey Farm outside of Tamaqua. Dwayne led the antibiotic-free and organic turkey company and was highly respected for his expertise in live operations. He was with the company throughout his life and shared a true passion for the business. Funeral service will be held this Saturday, July 8th at 11 a.m. from the E. Franklin Griffiths Funeral Home. Friends may call Friday evening at the funeral home from 6 until 8 and on the morning of services from 10 until the time of service. Dwayne Cuck was 60 years old. Our condolences to his family and friends. To everyone else, stay with us. Take a look at today's weather coming up next here on WYLN News, and happy 4th.
Do you have a bridal shower, baby shower, birthday party, rehearsal dinner, or some other important event coming up? Call us at Booty's Place to book our elegant, private upstairs dining room. It offers a seating capacity of up to 50 people, a private bar, and an elevator for easy access. Or you can book the entire upstairs for an even larger event. Contact Chef Bobby DeFeo for pricing and delicious customized menu options. 570-455-5551. Let us help make your special day a big success. Booty's Place, definitely the best.
WYLN CA35's children's programming is designed with the specific purpose of serving the educational and informational needs of children. In compliance with FCC guidelines, a copy of the children's programming report is on file for public inspection at WYLN, 1057 East 10th Street, Hazleton, PA, during normal business hours, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Friday.
I'm Brian Anderson. I served 2 years in Iraq. I lost both of my legs and my left hand in the line of duty. The troops coming home from Iraq is good news for all of us. But for many military families, another battle continues. Frequent and longer deployments have placed real financial, emotional, and sometimes mental strains on families. Unemployment among some troops is twice what it is among civilians. So now, more than ever before, our troops need us to be there for them. When military families need help, they call USA Cares. Please help by donating at usacares.org today and give them a hand up.
Hey neighbor, we're having a backyard sale.
2017 Mazda 3 Sport. Buy it for $16,919 or lease it for $129 a month. Or this 2017 Mazda 6 Sport. Lease it for only $159 a month. Or the all-new 2017 Mazda CX-5 Sport. Lease it for only $179 a month.
At Berger Mazda, Route 93, Hazel Township.
Berger Family Dealerships. Drive